Hi, I'm Julie.
I'm Melissa.
I'm shouting.
Me too.
This is Stitching at the Cabin.
Hi.
Today is, I have no clue because of the holiday, and then I took a half a day off of work, and then I took a whole day off of work, and now I think it's Monday, but I'm pretty sure it's not Monday.
And I don't know what day it is because all I know is that it is, wait for it, 17 days until my wedding. So who knows what day it actually is? It's just 17 days before my wedding.
It's the 10th. It's Thursday, the 10th of a month.
Thursday. Interesting.
I believe it's September.
Should be 17 days.
Yeah.
September 27th.
Normally today would be trash day, but then there was the holiday.
Oh my gosh.
So,
and I have a question about
tomorrow,
that. Maybe
yeah.
you know because you are a creature that knows all.
okay.
Okay. Holiday is on Monday.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
People who had their trash that was supposed to be picked up on Monday.
Yes.
Get it picked up on Tuesday.
Yes. I know
Where
where
does
you're going.
the last day go?
I don't know.
No, I don't
I've always wondered this. Like,
I assume that they just go faster and maybe have
That's-
more trucks.
that's
So
what I
like
think.
some of the Monday people get picked, or all of the Monday people get picked up on Tuesday, but some of Wednesday's people also get picked up on
Well, I
Tuesday.
don't know because-
or some of Tuesday's people also get picked up on Tuesday.
I don't know because I always tell you it's the day after
Yeah.
your normal
So-
trash day. So it seems like maybe they work Saturday. Do they get paid overtime and work Saturday?
Maybe, but then
Does anyone know?
But then, what's the point of even having the Monday off? Like, that's not really a holiday then for them. It's
True.
just a different weekend.
Although they did call and left me 2 messages telling me that the trash was going to be a day later, so maybe not everybody has their trash a day later. So maybe you're onto something with this whole
They just scurry to try to get it done faster.
thing.
If you work in trash, let me know.
Are you trashy?
Our show's so educational. Neither of us got as much. Well, actually, no.
Yeah,
I
that's not true.
am very, very, very happy with the amount of work I got done. I got a lot. Like, I might have done more stitches than you did.
I
At
was
least on
going to
keto.
say, I think you might have done more.
I might have.
You might have done more on what you did than
Yeah.
I did on everything. Because this was a really bad Stitchy week for me.
You were really busy. You had stuff going on. I mean, I had
I
stuff
had-
going on, and I still got it done. But not
I had-
everyone can be as awesome as I am, and I, love you for who you are.
I had a husband that was home a lot.
Oh, is it hard to stitch when your
Yes.
husband's home?
Yes,
a lot?
it is.
Weird. You'd think you'd just be able to stitch when they're busy or something.
How do
No?
you entertain a
it
husband?
hard?
You can still stitch. I love my husband. But generally,
do I.
like on the
But-
weekend at the cabin, he's doing, excuse the sexism here, he's doing man projects. Things that he enjoys doing that I don't, and I can just stitch while he runs around doing these necessary projects that I appreciate. However, I don't think that they're necessary, but whatever. So that's normally the thing. So I stitch while he does things. Well, when it's, I'm going to end up asking her, when it's 117 degrees, Alexa, what's 117 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
117 degrees Fahrenheit is about 47.22
I
degrees
almost
Celsius.
said
So
47.
when it's 47 degrees Celsius out and it's smoky and you don't have AC because you're at the cabin, so it's not really 117 at the cabin. It was 90 something at the cabin. But when it's hot and smoky, you don't do projects because you just want to go, and you whine a lot. All of it, and then you eat to try to distract yourself, and you lay on the floor on the tile and
Yeah, I'm not digging this furry carpet thing we're sitting on. It's very hot.
it's hot in here today, and it's not
Yeah.
even that hot outside. I mean, it's hot, but anyway. So he didn't really do projects. So we usually go to the cabin Friday night, and we didn't. We didn't go until Sunday morning, and then we were there Monday, and then we came back Tuesday afternoon, and then worked the rest of the day, and then we took Wednesday off. And so he didn't want to do projects, so he's like, let's go someplace. And it was then we didn't want to wear masks that long because it gets old when it's hot and places don't have enough AC, and you're like, help. So neither one of us wanted to put a mask on, so it was like, okay, let's just go home.
Yep.
So
no stitching.
So-
few
so
stitching.
I did a
Little
lot of
stitches.
stitching at the cabin.
Little stitches.
But I wasn't here to work on keto. That was my point. I wasn't here to work on keto Monday, Tuesday, and I only got a teeny bit of time on Wednesday because we had to leave super early in the morning.
Yeah.
So basically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't work on my Chatelaine. I didn't work on keto. I didn't have time to stitch other projects. Like, now, I still stitched every single day, just not much. All of that to say she stitched more than I did.
Yeah. And so I am going to show you mine first because it is the Alyssa show.
Yeah, whoever stitches the most wins gets to go first.
I'm going to go first.
The Alyssa show.
Now, what makes this not exciting is that I only put all of my effort into one project. So,
well, you did quite a bit on that today from what...
and the other day,
from the
too.
way it sounded.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that branch is too close.
Yeah.
I had
So,
jammies on.
I worked on Universe Jar, Universe in
N.A.
a Jar, Randall Spangler,
Heaven and Earth.
25 count probably.
2 over 1.
Yeah. No. 2 over 2.
No.
Yeah. 2 over 1.
1.
All right. And I finished my column. And I started a new
I
column.
haven't seen this.
And I got a third of the way through that column. Are you ready? Wa-bam! Wa-bam!
Nice!
I finished all of the Globy
Yeah,
Glow.
you did.
And I did like 800 stitches of blue.
Wow. I know she texted me. She was like, I can't find my extra floss.
Because I have
Michael
my
Michaels.
chaos. I have my box, my cute little box that has all of my beautiful threads in it. How cute, how cute. I got some extra DMC in here, like I'm gonna need it for this project. But this is just like the onesies or twosies, like I needed 2 skeins. Two. So 1 and then 2. But some colors, like 939, this dark blue sky situation, I needed like 8 of them. So I had this bag that I carried with me around school, and in it was the floss I needed for the rest of the project. So it's the extra, it's the extra floss, and I also have an extra threader in here, just in case. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this went missing. I didn't know where this went, and I didn't have any more 939.
Cat.
It's the Alyssa show.
Meow.
I didn't have any 939 in my handy dandy box, and I really wanted to keep going on my stitching, and so I needed to find that bag, and I walked around my house like 4 times trying to find the bag, and I texted her. I'm like, you're not going to drive by my house anytime soon, are you? Because I need 939. She's like, no, I don't
It's
love you.
117 degrees. No.
I hate you. I don't like your house.
It's smoky.
So-
Don't say any of that. You can believe how much ashes out there too.
It's snowing.
It is.
So I was like, dang it. And she's like, you know, it's right in front of you. And I'm like, yeah, I know it is. Went back upstairs. I found it. It was like right in front of me. So I did more blue.
I
And
also
then more
suggested she check other projects to see
More
if she
blue.
had some skeins of that until she
Yeah.
found her.
Because I do have other projects. I don't even know
Ball.
if you know. I mean, probably like a year ago. Probably showed you all of them.
The 5
Don't
people
know.
that were here from the beginning, they know.
They know what my other HAEDs are. Not started, but kitted. So, it was 1,000 stitches. Just right around 1,000. So, exciting stuff. Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay, and then I spun, if you might recall. Hang on, crinkle, crinkle.
You have disturbed the dog and his tongue is hanging out.
Oh, good.
He has 1 tooth. He can't keep his tongue in.
Where's your tongue? Oh, yes. Let's make sure people can see your tongue. Oh, you poor creature.
He
Oh,
is
you're
loved.
so pitiful.
He just can't keep his tongue in.
Okay, you see that picture?
I swear he's not abused anymore. Go
back
a
2
bit.
episodes.
Yeah. If you want to hear my criminal story
history.
about the dog.
Okay, so this week I spun Temperature Tree. You knew where this was going.
I thought we were gonna take turns.
No, it's the Alyssa show because I did more. And I actually did work on my Temperature Tree. I finally got September branch in. So, like, I'm still kind of behind because we're halfway through September and I'm going to be gone the whole second half of September and the first half of October.
Do you know the months in order?
No. They
January,
just randomly pop
May,
into my head.
April, June, November, August, December.
September. Yes. So really what I should have gotten done this week was like all of the branches. But I didn't. So I got in. Sorry. Let's pop it.
I may have spit on you, sorry. That's why I should wear a mask.
I plopped in my September branch and then everything up till yesterday for leaves. And I still have to do my gold around. I'm gonna do gold around the leaf for the day we got engaged.
I was like, why are you pointing over here?
Just the day we got engaged and then the day we get married, which should be like right here-ish.
Mine's just hot. That's my top color. It's just hot. It's hot.
Don't.
Hot.
Steve said don't do that.
Don't do that.
Steve says don't do it.
Don't do that. But yeah, straight hairs. Sorry.
Mom would like to ask you a question. She's just
do?
not gonna ask you the question.
What do I want to know?
While I'm gone, would you rather just have a period of silence where we don't have videos at all? Or would you rather she films one and then just doesn't edit it? And so you don't get the intro or the befores. I told her
edited. No before, after, nothing.
And I told her she
edited.
can't accidentally say anything stupid because I can't edit it out. I think she should because I think you guys would rather see something rather than nothing.
I don't think so.
But
I think we're a package deal.
Or package deal situation. I think she'd be great on her own. But
I don't think so.
let her know, because I'm going to be gone. I don't care what you choose. But let her know what you would like to see while I am gone in 17 days.
No hurt feelings either way.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I asked my husband if he would do it because he had said before he would, like joking kind of, but sort of serious. And then once I put the pressure on him, he was like, I wouldn't know. No.
I still think that you should do that too.
Yeah, so
it
I
sounds
might
like there's
be able
3
to talk
options.
him into it, but
her and husband,
I'm not sure I
her
could
by
get him.
herself, both of those are unedited, or just nothing. Until October 20th.
What?
Because I come back the
2
16th.
weeks.
I come back the 16th.
So why can't we film the 17th?
It still probably won't come out until the 20th.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
a long
crazy.
time.
It's almost a month. Like,
Wow.
overall-ish, like, probably, for you guys, it'll be a month.
Wow.
So keep that in mind. Anyways, happy trees!
Yeah,
happy
I was
trees!
gonna say, maybe we could do something like Christine Stitch All the Things, where she like films in advance and then sets them up to load. But then I was like, we don't stitch enough and we don't have anything to talk about.
Guys, I put in 1 stitch. Next week, guys, I did another row.
Well, you didn't take pictures.
I don't take pictures of those. You're right, I should have taken pictures of mine, but I don't take pictures of...
Every once in a while, you should
Good
maybe take
job.
a picture because we can't squish closer this
Are
time.
you saying, oh, I accidentally put my... Oh, no, you don't go in that bag, silly.
She's talking to something over there.
Talking to my universe jar, I put it in the temperature
In
tree
a-
bag. Oh, my goodness. Exhausting you are. Clap it. Okay, now it's the Julie show. I hope you enjoyed this installment of the Alyssa show. Hard-earned. Hard-earned. Go
Okay.
first turn. I'm not done talking.
I'm so sorry. Not.
I'm done
Sorry,
talking.
not sorry. Are you sure?
Maybe.
As soon as I start talking, you're gonna...
Don't let me... Don't, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take back the first turn. I can find something to talk about.
How does closed captioning handle?
I don't know. We gave up on that. I'm so sorry. We talk too much.
And over each other.
It's just not worth it. If you're deaf,
Let us know and we will put in
I was
effort.
gonna say
But-
really, it's just not worth it. There's a lot going on.
Okay, I think you're worth it.
I'm not saying you're not worth it. I'm saying we're not worth it. The effort it would take you to read and try to figure out what we're saying, it's just it's not worth it.
We should learn sign language.
It's a lot of nonsense.
You don't know what you're saying.
Alyssa.
2 S's.
Yeah, but is this S or that's E, right?
No.
I think that's S and that's A.
So that's S.
Yeah, and then that's E, right?
Yeah.
C A L Y S S A C A S E Y.
Well, now everyone knows your last name. Good job.
I feel like they did before.
You're like, I'm about to change it. It doesn't matter.
What? I am about to change it. Yeah.
His dad
Yeah,
called
I was just gonna say that.
Mrs. Blah.
I don't mind. I don't think. I can tell them my name.
That's really cool.
It's fine. He's our officiant. Jacob, my fiance's dad, is our officiant. And so we were talking yesterday, confirming some details and whatever. And I said that it's old school and I don't like it when after the ceremony they say, welcoming or announcing for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Pfeiffer. No. I am not Jacob. That is Jacob. He's always been Jacob Pfeiffer. That's not special. I am now Alyssa Pfeiffer, which still sounds weird. So, like, don't say that. Don't say the first name. You can say Mr. and Mrs. Pfeiffer. Like, that's fine. But the being lumped in with your husband's first name is weird to me. He's like, good thing you said something because I was going to say that. I was like, okay, good. Glad you didn't say that.
But you should have seen in the face.
But he's like, yeah, I guess I will call you Mrs. Pfeiffer or whatever. And I went, oh.
And I could hear it and I went,
oh, that's old. Man, it wasn't until then that I realized the last name Pfeiffer really sounds old. It's like an old person name.
do you get it now? When your friends would come over and they'd call me Mrs. Casey and I'd
Yeah.
always say, no, that's
But you've
my
been married
mother-in-law.
for like 20
Doesn't
years.
matter. Mrs. Casey is
Casey.
that's my mother-in-law. That is not me.
Yeah, Mrs. Pfeiffer is going to be weird.
Yeah, that's
I feel
right,
like a
that's
teacher,
not right.
like an older teacher. No offense to old people. I feel really like old people dissy. I'm not dissing. I like writing the last name Pfeiffer. I'm excited for that. I love cursing. Cursiving. I love cursiving.
You love cursing Pfeiffer? Oh my goodness.
Okay. Maybe now is a good time.
I'm pretty sure I know what the title's gonna be.
I like to make up words. And I'm going to tell you,
Hi, Katrina.
one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Because I haven't
This
told
should
you.
be good. And then we'll look at keto.
Yes, and then we'll continue. I like making up words. I'm an English major. I add endings onto words. I add prefixes onto words. Sometimes I infix some stuff, it's fun. It's a word. So, like, let's go back to freshman year of high school. And we were hanging out in a teacher's classroom. I think before class. Yes.
I was like that too.
Nerds. And I remember I was sitting on a desk because we were just hanging out, right? It wasn't like
why sit
it
in
wasn't
the chair?
class time yet. I was sitting on a desk, and this kid named Billy, I carpooled with him. Very nice guy, friendly. He asked me if I had lotion because his hands were dry. And I said, yeah, of course, because, like, I had everything in my backpack. I was that kid. Like, the paper clips, the sticky notes, the mini staplers, and lotion. And I really, really enjoyed the scent Sweet Pea, Bath and Body Works.
I remember this so well.
So, sitting on the table, I said, Billy, here's your sweet penis. Oh my god. Lotion. The teacher looked at me. The kids looked at me. I said, that's not what I meant. I meant lotion. Here's your sweet pea. Lotion. Ouch. I inherited my filter from her. And that's to say there is no filter. And I make up words and I don't go through them in my head first. So I like cursing Pfeiffer. I love it. It's great.
Holy cow.
You haven't heard that one in a while?
No, but as soon as you started to talk about it, I remembered and then I couldn't stop laughing.
That was pretty embarrassing. Everyone in my high school knew. Like, all of my friends, they all knew about that incident. We all knew.
Did y'all have embarrassing stories?
Yeah, please, you go ahead and share them. Especially ones that involve just saying the wrong thing. Because this is not a one-off situation. This was just, like, the most memorable. It happens a lot to me.
Sweet pea.
Because it's like, here's your sweet pea nest. Like, you're gonna, like, smell so much of sweet pea. Here's your sweet pea nest.
Stop saying it. It doesn't get any better when you explain it.
I know, I'm like, through all elementary school, middle school, high schools. It's not like, it's just like,
Again with the closed captioning. If you're deaf, I'm so sorry. I just want to say that Stitching Big Things with Hallie gave us a shout out. We have like 60 new subscribers. So those like 60 new people. Yes. This is normal. Hi.
Go ahead and show them your keto.
Okay. So keto.
Getting the train back on
I
track.
already explained I didn't. Hey, the tongue's in.
Good
I already
job.
explained I didn't get much time on this, so don't have big, huge expectations.
Keep saying
Keto.
huge. And I just,
Huge sweet pea expectations.
just big things.
Fwong, fwong. So the bottom of the page is right there, which makes sense, you know, because that's what everything else is. The edge of the page, had I realized this when I started stitching it, I would not have stopped what I did.
Oh,
the end of the page is right there.
Wow, that's awkward.
Right there.
You're not just gonna do that little section.
I am
Are
so
you?
because I keep track, you know, I write the
Yeah.
date when I started that page and when I
Yeah.
finished it on the top of the page on that
Yeah,
hard copy. I don't want it to have to go like an extra,
But you get a
week or
head
two.
start on the next one. Technically.
I'm doing a little bit. So, anyway, in case you
got
can't,
hair
yeah,
all
I'm
up
a
in
mess. I'm a messness. That's the little thing in her hair that goes across, the little beadedness.
Follicle.
And then that's her skin, and then that's all a lot of hair. But see, there's skin. That's the side of her face.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for you.
I'm super excited. I just wish I had realized that. I realized that was the edge when, you know, when I was plotting where I was going to stitch and where
That
I
is
wasn't.
her face.
It is her face.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
That's
exciting.
exciting.
I know, right?
You stitched so much. Her hair really does look like yours.
A lot of people commented that they liked her hair. Mine
Yeah.
does not look like hers, despite what you
I
just
mean,
said. But I agree. I really like her
To be
hair.
fair, anything is more interesting than leaves.
True.
So I bet people are like, yes, hair,
Human. Do you like my bat wings? Fly away. I didn't get a lot of time on my Chatelaine, so I stuck. So I thought what's gonna have the most impact, and I started on that today, but I didn't get very far because you know work. But Chatelaine, I was doing that. But I think there might be more down here than the last time you saw it. I just don't remember when the last time you saw it. So either nothing changed or it's way different. I don't actually know. But I
Okay.
also want to point out that on Facebook, there's a Chatelaine group. And somebody posted a picture of their herbivorous, and she had just done this square. Now, keep in mind, she has like the border done and like
Whoa.
almost everything else. Like she's done the other square. I think she just has to do like maybe this.
Huh.
So she did it a slightly different. Well, I'm out of order, which we've known I'm out of order, but my Chatelaine I'm doing somewhat out of order because
Yeah.
they wanted you to do like all the middle arch things. And I was like, I'm going to get bored if I have to do that 4 times in a row. So I'm switching between arch and square.
Plus, it makes it easier to count. I guess not.
Maybe it might. I don't know. Bottom line is, she had just done this one. And she said that something to the effect of that's the back stitching on those little bushes almost killed her. And I was like, yes! I responded, I'm like, yes, exactly. I had that same, I just finished it recently. And it was the only time I didn't enjoy working on the Chatelaine.
Yeah.
And she said that had she started in that corner, she probably never would have worked on it again.
Why would you think it would get any better?
No. So, for anyone who does herbivorous, do not start here. You should always start in the center of the mandala anyway. But don't do that one first. That one, these little bushes, so much backstitch, so much fractional backstitch. You will want to stab someone with a needle and giggle while you do
I was
it.
scared of her. She was scary.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? I'm working on the bushes. Okay. Sorry.
I don't know what makes...
I'm scared to see this one.
I told her I finished it.
No, you didn't finish it, but you did more than I thought you were gonna do in a sitting.
Christmas Village Afghan.
Yeah, Christmas Village.
Village. Ashcan?
No, Afghan.
I heard the Ashcan.
Afghan.
You got a filthy cursing mouth. Or is it a cursive mouth? You have a cursive mouth today.
And cursing Pfeiffer.
That's what it looks like, when it's not crumpled in a chair.
And see, no one knows how to spell Pfeiffer either because there's like a bunch of...
Pfeiffer.
Okay, thank you. Now they know how to spell it.
Pfeiffer. I can't say it, so I'm just going to call them, both of you, Pfeiffer.
That works.
Okay. Floss.
So exciting.
I don't really know how to show this to you because I was a little grumpy that we were leaving the cabin. I just sort of...
See, okay, remember... No. Remember a few episodes ago when I was doing this? You're like, I can't handle the way you just have it crumpled in there. Why isn't it all folded?
Yeah, and remember when I was picking on in the berries, you hadn't done that one stitch in each, and I
Do
was
you
like,
see now why I don't want to do
when
the
I
one
had
stitch?
mine all unstitched, I was like, I should have been much nicer to Alyssa about this.
It's a lot of work to do those one stitches.
So, here's pretty much all of page 1 and a start on page 2.
Yeah, it pretty much looks like mine.
Well, you've done more.
Barely. I have the leaves down here and then the pea.
You have to pee? Is it a
Yes.
pee? Ness? So, I do seem to have some sort of mark from the Q-snap, and it was a brand new Q-snap. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to get it out, but I purposely didn't put any of that tropical waters in, because it's the only one I'm not sure if you can wash. Everything else is DMC. But, I think this is going to be a miserable area, because you can't travel with that. But yeah, and I still have to do like 3 little stitches up there, but I was out and I was going to have to redo everything. So yeah, this is that. I did get over here before I did this, and I put that berry down there, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh shoot, that's supposed to be a leaf. And before you say, Julie, how could you be so stupid? You should see the pattern, the way they do the page breaks. Remember when she had 4 pages that came together?
Remember my pea problem?
Yeah. The pea stem problem, I believe, was the title of that one.
Stem problem.
I'm trying to be super careful not to have the same problem, but I totally get now why it was such a big problem.
Their shadowing is weird.
Yeah, it's not your normal, just ignore the shadow, it's from the other page. They put the shadow on both sides, and you have to, like, cross over it. Like, you ignore the one over here and go over there, and this one you ignore there and you go over, like, it's, you have to see it.
You just have to do it. I recommend doing it, and then you can commiserate with us. Oh, that's their problem.
I assume Audrey Stitchy Witch has the same, because she's doing the Halloween one.
Has she ever said anything about it?
But I assume
She's
she has the
smarter
same
than us.
Yeah, probably. But hers might also be in a place where it's not that difficult.
Yeah, because the
really
pea stem, it's the intersection of 4 pages, so it's very aggravating.
And then stitching big things with Hallie, she stitched the Christmas one, which she says she's going to show on a future episode, and she started the Halloween one. So, be curious to know if she has the issue, too. Probably not, since she stitched the other one.
Smarter than us.
Yeah. Well, everyone is. But yeah, so
You got a lot done.
I did get a lot done.
I think if you had another full week of it, or weekend of it, that you would surpass me.
I don't know about that. It's a lot of work. Like, I enjoy it. My issue is it's 4 strands of floss over 2, which is just massive. And I kept thinking, this can't be right. But whatever, they're voluptuous stitches. But taking out 2 long strands and then folding them both and then needling them and then starting and going, it's very time consuming getting the foot. I like we just pull one, fold it in half and go. And so, to the point where I thought maybe I should just stitch it all with 2 and then go back and go over, and then I was like, no, that's a bad idea.
That's a horrible idea.
Especially because I've been having finger and thumb pain lately. I don't know why.
Probably from
Because
stitching.
none of the rest of them hurt, but then my foot hurts. I talked to the doctor about something else, but I brought it up. She diagnosed it as plantar fasciitis, which sounds like I exercise. So I'm really impressed I managed to get like
Don't be
an
fooled.
exercise disease without exercising.
Yeah.
So it hurts, and I'm supposed to not be barefoot. This is the first day I have ignored that and been barefoot, but
Naughty.
yeah. Stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Stuff.
See? It's just what you do. It's going to get all crumpled
I know.
anyways, so it kind
I
of,
know.
like, why be ultra careful? As long as you don't slog it through mud, you're going to be fine.
And I was all excited when Hallie was saying that she had done the Christmas thing. And I was actually typing a comment, oh, I want to see it. Will you show a picture? What did you do with the back? And then as I'm typing it, she's like, I never finished it. I didn't do any of the fringe, none of the edges. She didn't actually finish it. So I was like, hey,
You
yeah.
gotta finish it.
You were supposed to tell me.
That's what I'm most excited about. Is finishing it. So then you actually have it.
Yeah,
Like
I
as
want it.
Unbreakable.
Oh, it's breakable, baby.
I know.
I want to put
Is
it
that
on the
it?
guest bed. That was
Is that
it.
it?
That was it. That's what I'm saying. I hardly had anything. Oh, we have to spin.
Oh, yeah.
We have to spin. So I get distracted. When I pick this up, I have all these notifications and messages, and then I'm like, what is this?
2, 1. Recording. I'm going to go first because I'm ready.
Yours
Go ahead
is,
and hit mine.
yours is white and mine's black.
Yeah.
Because I'm in dark mode.
And I'm not. Okay, not from a distance.
And 1, 2, 3, beep.
I was just going to say I probably need another temperature tree
Well,
day.
there you go.
I'm excited. I mean, maybe excited's the wrong word, but I approve.
You approve. I
Nope,
don't
other
know
side.
what I'm doing. Oh,
There you go.
There we go.
2, 1, recording. And beep.
Oh, that's what I thought
See
you were doing. So I
how
was trying to hit
helpful.
it real fast. Bloke. Ink circles.
Oh, okay.
That's the gray with all the bluey, purpley. I should stop recording that.
Yeah, and send it to me. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Send it.
Why is it? Oh, I'm like, why is it spinning? It's spinning. It's haunted. It's spinning. It's spinning. I believe we're going to the cabin this weekend, but it kind of all depends on whether or not the cabin burns down.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Because I'm sure you've all heard about the Dorado File, right? That's the one that was started with the gender reveal party, where the family apparently lit a smoke bomb, like the kind you light, around 4 foot of dead grass on the hottest day of the year. It was literally 117 degrees, and I know because I was close to that area that day. In fact, I sent Alyssa a picture. We're on the freeway. That's the Beaumont Ukaipa area.
Mm-hmm.
We were in both that day. We did not start the fires. No gender reveal here.
I'm pointing at you.
In case I was pregnant and revealing the gender.
I would be much more likely.
Absolutely. If you're fertile.
True.
And so that one started, and that was the big scary one for a while. And then there was another fire, the one I'm worried about, the Bobcat Fire.
Yeah.
That one is headed towards the cabin, and it's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day, and it's 0% contained.
Is it still? Because on the radio
Mhm.
last night they said 13.
That's El Dorado.
You sure?
I'm positive. Bobcat is 0%. Believe me, I check every 20 minutes to see what that thing's doing. So last time I checked, it was about 11 miles from the cabin, and it is 0% contained. And it started, I believe, on Sunday. Maybe that's El Dorado. It either started Friday or Sunday. I think it started Sunday. And they don't know why yet. I'm pretty sure it's human, because it was in a day use area by a dam.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. But, so there's a lot of smoke. There's been a lot of smoke. I'm really tired of smoke. It's dark. It's so dark the birds put themselves to bed in the middle of the day. It's ashy.
It's very orange.
Miserable.
Pictures here.
So yeah, it's about 11 miles from the cabin, which has a lot of up and down to go still. But it's really concerning, and I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. In the meantime, Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42, has been ready to go out in Oregon because of her fires, and
She has the pillow. Don't worry, guys.
yeah, she has the pillow I love. She's seatbelted. I was going to say stapled. She's seatbelted into the front seat. Took a picture. Cracked me up. So to anyone in Oregon, Washington, California, or any other state on fire, I feel your pain. I'm here. If you want to commiserate, I will happily talk to you about how miserable it is. I am in the same, more distant boat than, say, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Sea Plague 7, if you would like to see what it's like to have a fire rush towards your house. So,
and then to the people in Utah, also with the crazy winds. Like, if you live there, let us know what that was like, because that just looked crazy. It didn't even look stormy. It was just, like, really insanely windy with trees on the ground and everything falling apart. I heard, like, 110 mile per hour sustained winds just cause.
Crazy.
Super crazy.
Who knows when their trash day is, because their trash cans are gone. We watch these videos of trees just... massive trees. Just, boop. That sidewalk would come up and then go back down. Boop.
It looked rather easy. Like, oh, I should be able to push down a tree. No problem.
So, Alyssa, did you just stand the tree back up and pat it down?
But really, how does your tree recon work? Like, cleaning it all up.
Does the city come out and do it, or do you have to hire someone? And then the like, is it a waiting period because everybody needs...
Is firewood really cheap?
I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Not to make too much light of the situation, because some people's houses are like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no,
we care.
We definitely care.
We deal with things with humor. And sorry. A little guilty. Sorry. But tell us about your 2020 catastrophes, weather catastrophes.
Do you remember the other day we were watching those police chases? We had 2 in one day.
Yes.
And the red colored woman, and they took her.
Yes.
But then
we
there
only
was
saw the very end.
The trailer.
Yes.
One, the guy toward the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that trailer started a brush fire? I saw
oh my
it
gosh,
on the
it
news.
didn't.
It did. But they got it out. It was only something like 10 acres or something, and they got it
Good.
out. But I was like, really?
Everything starts a fire here.
Everything's on fire here.
I read an article actually about gender reveal starting fires, because I guess there's a history of it. But all the other ones were started due to tannerite. People shoot tannerite and it explodes into colors. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Maybe don't do that in a forest.
Maybe we could go back to just cutting the cake and it's blue or pink inside. We knew someone at work, actually, who they threw a baseball at him and he just hit it and then it poop. Well, it didn't poop. Nobody pooped. It went poof. And it was blue, I think, that time.
I think the most overwhelming one I've ever seen was it Billy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if it was blue or pink because he's got one of each and I can't remember how long ago it was.
I started watching a show a few weeks ago and then I kind of stopped, but it was Sweet Home Sextuplets, maybe?
Watch his sex mouth.
That's what it's called. But they showed their gender reveal and they just had 6 boxes up on a stage and they pulled out the balloons for each one or whatever. And, you know, it's like cute, the first one. You're like, oh, yay, it's a boy. Yeah. And the second one, it's like, oh, it's a boy, yay. And then you're like, wow, that's 2 kids. And there's like 4 more. Wow. And they keep going. It's like, oh, it's a boy. And you're like, wow.
Are they all going to be boys?
Are they all like identical or what? Like, wow, that's 3 boys. Like, once you actually do the gender reveal, I feel like it makes it so much more real, like, in your mind of, that's a baby.
And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Jessie Marie Does Stuff is having a girl. I believe she posted that on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yesterday or the day
before. I hope
before.
you don't have that wrong. But that's so exciting.
I'm pretty sure it was a balloon that said girl and it was pink and her name was...
And it was her? Okay.
At
that's
the top,
awesome.
like,
That's so exciting.
Her post, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm super happy for her.
That's really exciting.
She's really thoughtful with the, you know, they had some issues conceiving, and so she's very, very cautious of what she says, because she doesn't want to upset people that are still attempting to conceive and stuff, which is super, super sweet, but at the same time, she's like, so I'm not going to talk about the baby a lot because of that. And I'm like, please talk about the baby.
Most of the stitching community is past baby days, so I feel like you'll want to see babies.
But the ones that aren't, it's
I
so
totally understand that. But I mean, all of you guys, all you old people, like, you're like, yes, babies.
All us old people.
It's not too late for me to have a sister.
Unfortunately, that's true.
We'll go back to the last video asking menopause questions. What does it feel like? Am I getting there yet?
Oh, I'm getting there. I have experienced a lot.
Okay, is there anything else? My wedding stuff is all coming together. I mean, I'm just trying to get all the last touches done. I mean, like, make sure we're getting our flowers, making sure our chairs are set up, making sure we know the plans, the transportation plans, and what we're doing afterwards. And, I mean, it's coming together. I got my engagement ring back. See?
So you're engaged?
See? Yep. And it doesn't fall off. See?
So in like
See?
2 months, when we finally see you again, we're gonna get to see what the wedding band looks like?
Yeah, I think so. I think in person is best.
I did send you a picture of the temperature in the car.
Yep, I put it in earlier.
Okay, because that was
And
only
the
150.
Pictures of the fires.
Yeah.
And Taco's tongue.
Yeah.
And still trying to figure out what to do with my hair. And I do have kind of a haul, but I don't have a picture, so I can't show her. So it kind of feels... Yeah, I got that. I got my car, you know, but then we used my car to go pick up a new craft cabinet. It's a wood dresser.
By new, you mean used?
Yes, a new used dresser.
I'm not trying to be like...
No. We didn't go to a store. Somebody from my old neighborhood posted it for like $20. I was like, sure. So I went and picked it up. It fit in the car. It was awesome. I used my new moving mats. Super cool. Got it home, no problems. Wouldn't have been able to fit it in my other car or in Jacob's car or even in the Jeep. So, whole new world of opportunity.
Saturdays on FlossTube anniversary.
Yes! So this video essentially is like the 1 year mark. High five!
1 year! We did it. That's it. No more.
End of series. End of series.
This was the season finale.
If you've seen Schitt's Creek, I'm not cursing the show
again.
If you've seen Schitt's Creek, tell her it's really good.
T. I wasn't sure there's 2 T's.
2 T's.
TT's.
C-H-I-T-T.
TT's.
TT's. She has to watch the TT's.
Because the one little trailer thing you showed me was just okay, but then the thing about folding the cheese, I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed.
Showed her
Not
a
as funny
scene.
as the sweet pea.
I haven't finished it, so like no spoilers. And like if she's gonna watch it, don't spoil it. But if you've seen it and you liked it, if you didn't like it, don't type.
Okay. Well, that was awkward. Thank you for coming. I hope the new people especially found something interesting and maybe want to come back. If not, we will see a whole lot of delete. The subscribers went from whatever down to like 2.
It's fine. This is us. This is 100% a perfect us episode. This is ideal us. If us is not you, I am sorry.
This
you have been
is us.
misled.
Not sponsored by This Is Us. All right, so hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have stitched more.
Maybe.
And if I go to the cabin because it's still standing, I'll work on broke.
Sounds good. Sounds like a
All
plan.
right.
And next week we're supposed to work on... I know.
Oh, bookshelf.
Next week we're supposed to work on bookshelf. So stay tuned for us working on the same project together.
Because she has a dress fitting next week, and I have a doctor's appointment next week, which could be really, really interesting story, depending on how that goes.
Good.
So, yeah, come back.
Okay, bye. Goodbye, guys. Have a great weekend.